Hi, this is Beth Rapps with Raising Clarity. I want to invite you on a journey with me to transition into following your calling from whatever has been going on during your busy, demanding, challenging, or even just a boring day. I want to help you establish and receive and learn to use a sacred space within you that will help you follow your calling. After you listen to this video, maybe more than once, you won't need this video anymore. You'll be able to access your sacred space for your calling on your own. The purpose of this video is to help you make the transition from your day into following your calling and from ordinary space into sacred space, no matter where you are. Let's get started. The first thing I want you to do is just notice that you're breathing. In and out. And do that a few times with me. You are a human being breathing. If you're listening to this, you have your breath as a potent ally in creating this sacred space and accessing it. Your body responds when you tune into your breathing. There's nothing to fix. You don't need to change anything. Bringing consciousness to your breath is all that's needed. And as you do that, consciousness shifts inward and shifts to a sense of relaxation in your body. And you see your day, your ordinary day, and the ordinary space literally just fall off of you. You can see them, but you're just not really very interested in them. You don't need to pick them up. You can pick them up at the end of the video if you like. And if you don't, they will go to their next highest evolutionary place. Now, as you're breathing, I want you to breathe yourself out the top of your head. And I want you to come walking along a white picket fence. And this time, as you get to the gate in the fence, the person that you meet at the gate is you. What this being looks like is your calling. It's you calling to you. And you're so eager, you're so glad and relieved to greet your calling. Maybe you give it a spontaneous hug, and that brings you in through the gate. And now you're amazed. You're entering a new space, a space that you've created. You're entering this space, and you find it very beautiful. It looks like the kind of inner sacred space you've always loved. Maybe you've never quite dared to claim it for yourself. And maybe you have. And it just shows up. You didn't have to work hard to create it. It just shows up. And you just take a walk around in it. It feels really good. The temperature is just right. The surroundings are just right. The furniture or lack of furniture are just right. The floor coverings, whatever's on the floor, whatever's on the walls, if there are a floor and walls, because you might be outside. You see them, you feel them, you touch them. You can even smell them. It smells really nice. If you're indoors and there are windows, you look out the window and you feel invited to walk around in your own sacred precinct. This is your sacred space. Perhaps there's a garden or a little fountain or both. And perhaps there's a waterfall, small or large. You may find yourself walking very far afield, and you may find yourself walking a labyrinth, and you may find yourself sitting on a lovely bench. And again, the temperature is just right. You're tuning in to the North Star above your head, and it helps amplify the voice of your calling within you. The crystal of your heart is responding to the amplification of the North Star. And in this sacred space, your calling speaks in a just right tone and a just right volume so you can hear it easily, fluidly, and respond. Breathe in this sacred space and breathe it out with full confidence that you are here. So with every breath in, it's strengthened. With every breath out, it's purified and cleansed. And here you are in your sacred calling space. Just sit and enjoy and think, what would I like to do now? And moreover, what is my calling me to do now? Wherever you are in this sacred space, you have exactly the equipment and the tools, the guidance that you need and that you want. You're richly rewarded for following your calling. There's rich abundance here for you, just what you need. And now, I'm going to leave you here in your sacred space. Now that you've found it, you know how to access it. And whenever you want, you can come here. To return to the ordinary, because the ordinary is important, you simply retrace your steps. You walk with your calling, back out the gate. Perhaps you embrace again, and you simply breathe yourself back with your breath body integrating into your physical body and noticing now how much more spacious you feel because of this integration. Oh, thank you so much for joining me in following your calling.